Hey guys, H here, and this is going to be recording of the Lantern Rite in 3.4,
This
which came
scenery
out
is
a few days
wonderful.
ago.
Surely enough to
And
convince anyone to become a
to my
wanderer.
surprise, there is no main story with this update. It's just a lot of side content, so it's going to be kind of boring, because Genshin is known for that. They don't make it's like an anime, and suddenly, in the middle of this really intense battle, they decide to visit the villain's backstory out of nowhere, just as filler, you know? Oh god, I hate it when animes do that. It's infamous in Naruto. In Naruto, you have to understand everyone's side of the story, even the side characters, even the villains. It's like, oh god damn it. Can't you just have a fight? Anyways, I did start recording for this World Quest, but there's no voice. And so I found like it's just a lot of me not talking, just pressing X, because there's no voice acting or anything like that, and the quest is, I'm guessing it just gets you to explore the zone, which is the new zone desert area, which is kind of boring. Lantern Rite, I was part of the first one. They introduced like Zhao the first time and everything like that, so it was exciting. But the second one I missed, but I watched it on YouTube and it was boring. This year I'm not expecting much. Like the writers just want to show off their massive walls of text and nonsense. Ugh. I mean, if they made it exciting, like you stopped a side story stopping like the destruction of Li Wei or one of the things like that, or suppressing a god or something like that, or it's not. It's sad. And then this up here is what do you call him? Al-Haytham's storyline, which I don't know if I'm gonna do or not, because like I said, every time Genshin does like a side story or anything, like a character story, it's boring. Just a lot, like 95% talking. They might throw in a dungeon for like 8 minutes, and then another bunch of talking. And it's pretty boring again. It's not like their character stories isn't about the characters. It's like they don't talk about the character much. You don't really learn anything. Anyways, let's see what the Lantern Rite has to offer here. God damn, the fucking lag on this PlayStation 4. What I wouldn't give to be able to have like a computer that can play this game properly, or a PlayStation 5. God. I did get a new controller for Christmas. My sister gave it to me. It's not an official controller, but it's pretty damn close. Like it feels better than the actual official controller. And PlayStation's like, this controller isn't official. It may not work properly. It's like, do you have to point that out?
How about we go say hi to Xiangling first? Huh? Xiangling? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
And I would be hard on, just like everyone else in the world, for Zhongli, but he's so meek compared to the backstory and the hype they placed on him. He's like, yeah, he won the god of, he was like the top god in the God of War Ascension stuff like that, and he could throw pillars of mass destruction down onto the earth. There's like And it's like, you can see the ruins of the last war and his pillars and stuff like that near Liyue. It's like, really? This guy sounds awesome. And then you meet him, he's like meek, and it's like, yeah, I know everything because I've lived a long time and stuff like that. And it's like, oh god. Even his costume. That's another thing. Like, Genshin, I don't understand their thinking. I mean, everyone pretty much has Zhongli. Why don't you actually give him a new outfit? Or a new outfit for the Traveler? Or for the popular characters, right? Instead, they're like, here's a new outfit for Lisa. I'm like, who the fuck uses Lisa? Oh, God. And like Barbara and stuff like that. Like, some people might use Jean. They give her a new costume. It's like, oh god. Kaching's cute and hot, so I don't mind her. It's just, oh god. Ningguang got a new outfit. Ningguang looks very elegant in her new outfit, which I didn't mind again. But rarely you see Ningguang in co-op. It's like, oh god.
I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insights.
Older and wiser. No. It's cynical and upset when it comes to this game.
You are too kind.
So, Zhongli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However...
I just realized something. If Zhongli had, like, Ayato's personality of being a chess player behind the scenes and manipulating everything, like, they kind of conveyed that through his, like, Liyue questline when he manipulated Liyue into, like, pretending to be dead and having Liyue take care of themselves so he doesn't have to look over them. It was something like that, but he needs to be more conniving and stuff like that. Get everyone to move the way he wants and stuff like that. That would have been a more interesting Zhongli than this guy. After that storyline, like I said, he just meanders around. He's not very involved in the storyline or doesn't want to do anything else. He just wants to sit here and sip tea and listen to old stories.
I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Oh god, this is a retired god. This is what he does.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life, right?
Genshin? Yeah, third year. God.
Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot
sorry for the coughing. By now, I would have expected, like, you found your brother and stuff like that, and you concluded that storyline, and now it's like the second arc should be now, it's like the war with another dimension, or other gods came from another planet, or something big. Nope. We're still looking for our sister. No one wants to give us any information. They keep adding layer upon layer of stuff, because now they're talking about descenders and stuff like that. It's like, oh, and your brother isn't a descender, but you are. And then they're like 4 descenders and like 3 before you. It's like, ooh. It's like, I don't need that. Like, please solve the mystery with the whole God and Celestia and Candoria. It's like, you already have enough mystery. Stop adding more shit. Finish your thought first before you go on to something else, you know? Jeez.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Well, we
I'm
were
not really
planning
listening.
to use
All
the
I know is that
opportunity to
John
say
Lee
hi
wants
to
some
some of
bamboo
our
shoots, and
friends, but
you're probably
before we
gonna tell
were
us
able
go
to
get it
figure
or
out a
something like
schedule,
that.
we ran into you.
Well then, might I
The only thing
invite you to imagine
that's
the
making me
sheer
happy right now is
delight that is a
I have a
soup
nice
cooked
Slurpee.
with the freshest nascent
Coke flavored.
bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
Boy, don't tell me about cooking, alright? Don't get me started, alright? I like cooking, alright? Pork belly, crisp, fragrant. I've never used bamboo shoots. Like, this is very Chinese Asian. Sorry, man. Western. I have no idea how to cook bamboo shoots. I'm guessing they're very fibrous and thick, so they're gonna have to be boiled for a very long time to soften them. Pork belly, very fattening. If you boil it with the bamboo shoots. Oh, here's the thing: never boil meat. All right, chicken, beef, pork. Never boil it. All right. First of all, if you boil chicken in water with the skin on, the skin becomes very rubbery and it's very disgusting when you bite into it. All right. And then for the other two meats, if you boil it, they become gray and unappetizing. They're cooked, but very unappetizing. Always sear your meat. All right. That means toss in a little bit of oil and like half burn the outer layer. All right. Don't worry about cooking the meat. All you want to do is just burn the outside of the skin. All right, until it's like not burnt, but like brown and dark brown. That's the color I'm looking for. Not gray. Once you get that done, then you could throw in the water. Then you could throw your bamboo shoots and your green onion and your ramen and stuff like that. I don't know what type of soup this is. It's very bland. Bamboo shoots and pork belly. That'll make a nice broth, but you need substance, you know?
Oh, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
See?
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Ugh, let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore. Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some of that soup.
He's using that mind trick. Like, when you hear something about food and someone describes it like crispy and succulent and they describe how to cook it and sizzling and stuff, it sounds good, right? But then, if you actually don't know the ingredients, flavors, it can be bad. Like, I can tell it's like sizzling octopus and stuff, octopus balls, and it's so crispy and you bite into it and stuff like that. It sounds good. I actually tried takoyaki, I think it's called, or octopus balls, and oh my god, it's horrible. I waited for authentic version of it, not bought in the store or microwaved or something, like actually cooked fresh. I had it. I always saw it in animes and I was excited, but oh my god, it is so chewy. Because the flour, they just crisp the outside, so it's very chewy, the dumpling. And then inside, there's the octopus, right? But the thing is, when I bite into it, I could feel the little suction cups on it. It's like, oh. Yeah, it really does feel like I'm eating something from a monster. Having that feeling of suction cups on your tongue, that's not for me. And again, the octopus is very rubbery and chewy. Alright? rubbery and chewy. It's not a good texture for me. I don't like it. Apparently, since everyone likes it and seen a lot of animes, it's good. And then I tried authentic pork broth ramen, and again, oh, you see it a lot in anime and stuff like that. Pork broth. I'm sorry, not pork broth. There's a difference. This is pork bone broth, boiled for hours, and that's used as a broth for the ramen noodles. I find it very calcium tasting. I've never experienced that until I've had this ramen boiled in pork bone broth, and I could taste the calcium. Almost like I'm taking like a calcium pill or something like that. It's everything. But I tried pork meat boiled into a broth. That tasted much better. Yeah, so don't fall for that. Pork bone broth, it's not as good as you think. You like tasting milky calcium. Which I'm guessing it comes from the bone, because it's boiled. That's what bones are made out of.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, Young Lee.
Take care now, you two.
And I'm sorry, I insult John Lee by saying I pronounce his name John Lee, as in the Western version, Western name John, and then you put Lee at the end. It pisses off one of my friends. Jojo's on.
Oh, listen, come, let me tell you how. Precious curios.
Yeah, I was telling her, oh my god, I'm watching Korean dramas and they made me hate child actors.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Listen, let me tell you how. Precious curios.
Pissing her off.
Listen, let me tell you how it is. Oh there. What should I try this time? These rare and precious curios.
One sec, wide teaser.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Listen, let me tell you how it is. Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios. Listen, let me tell you how it is. Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
What's this quest? Obtain bamboo shoots. Oh god.
Listen.
See what I tell you? That's what they have you do. Oh yeah, this is exciting. And this is gonna be like part 1, right? They didn't release the full quest line for the lantern, right?
Bamboo shoot, bamboo
What?
shoot,
Apple.
nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there. Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?